Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspective. In the contest, we are going to study different temples around GADAG. In that particularly, we are going to Dumbal and we are going to visit Doddabasappa temple. There are two temples. One is Doddabasappa temple and another is Someshwar temple. Both are on either side of road. If you are going first to the Doddabasappa temple, from there you can see Someshwar temple, and subsequently we will be going to Someshwar temple when I will show you how this Doddabasappa temple looks like. So let's get going without delay. We are going to explore today what are the wonderful aspects, in which way this temple differs, and why the GADAG school of architecture is itself a unique developed by Chalukyas. Now Doddabasappa temple is at Dumbal, that is Karnataka, GADAG. So you have to go first to GADAG and then to Dumbal. It is located at a distance of 22 kilometers from GADAG or 370 kilometers from Bangalore. So either way it is convenient. Dumbal was famous ancient town popularly known as Dharampura or Dharmovolal. So these are the ancient names. How we find them is through the inscriptions. The place was ruled by Chalukya, that is Vikramaditya, and his queen Lakshmi Devi from a small town which was the capital at this time. So Dumbal today is small, but once upon a time, don't forget, it was a capital. And GADAG was a center of activity, particularly Lakundi. Yes, we are going to visit it, we are going to see the temples, and we are going to see the glory. The Dumbal town was famous for Buddhism in the earlier times, as well as culture of Tara Bhagavati. So this was the earlier, subsequently it was different. Now we are going to see the subsequent part of it. The Doddabasappa temple is one of the architectural novelties built by the Kalyani Chalukya dynasty. As we have already seen, they were ruling this was their capital, this was, and also Lakundi, which are near each other. The latter Chalukyas in 12th century, the temple contains Shivalingas. So later it is the Chalukyas who ruled it till almost end of 12th century. Now, at present, it shows a Shivalinga. Here, Nandi Keshwara is facing shrine through eastern doorway. So, always there has to be Nandi when there is a Shiva temple. And always Nandi faces Shiva, and here it is in a different Nandi Mandapa. The Doddabasappa temple was built in 1124 to 26. So maybe little more also, but this may be date when it was completed. When it was known as Anjameshwara temple, as the builder of the temple was called Ajaya Nayaka. So according to the name of the person who constructed it, it was known. The temple acquired the name Doddabasappa as it has a big bull. That is, Dodda means big in Kannada. So it has got big bull, so it was called a Doddabasappa temple. So a temple which has large Nandi, that's why called Doddabasappa. The entrance of the temple is occupied by the Nandi Mandapa, which has got this large bull or Nandi. The temple architecture is star-shaped. Now star-shaped is a speciality of Hoysalas. So they developed it, they spread it, and here also we are seeing the adaptations of them. That is a star-shaped architecture of Jagati. That is a foundation with a stellate plan made up of soapstones. That is the stone available in the local area. The temple has an ancient stellate star-shaped model which was adopted from Hoysalas. The vehicle of Lord Shiva, the Nandi, the bull, is placed right in the entrance towards the east. So first you have to take darshan of the Nandi, and then only you have to go in the temple to the Garbhagriha. The architecture is a kind of basic Dravidian architecture, but we are seeing some modifications in it. When we will be seeing photographs, we will be going in more details, which are the modifications, which was included in the Chalukyan architecture. So combination of Chalukyan architecture is by Dravidian and North Indian, that is Nagara. They combine both. That is called either Visera, or personally I prefer to call it as a Chalukyan style of the temple architecture. And here the another combination which you are seeing will be called as a GADAG style. That is entirely different. Now the star projection gives the temple a magnificent look. When we'll see the image, we'll know how magnificent it is. The 7-tiered architecture is incredibly designed with a top projection shaped like a cogwheel with a round 48 indentations. So that is the appearance it gives. The temple has incredible sculptures on the pillars. The star-shaped forms the premier of the Shikhara, giving a temple an elegant look. Now, it is such a beautiful temple that even from the distance you can appreciate. And once you go closer, closer and closer, you can get the details of architecture. The temple consists of a sanctum, that is where the Shivlingam is, then a vestibule, that is which connects the mandapas to the sanctum or Garbhagriha, and the main mandapa. We have also got Nandi mandapa in which Nandi is seated, that is first if you come from the east side. Now the tibule connects the sanctum to the mandapa in the main hall, and the devotees can see 3 images, one of the 5-headed Lord Brahma with a goose. Goose is always with the Brahma, and that is supposed to be a sign of prosperity, where the money comes from. And 2 images of Lord Surya are also there. The Western Chalukya's monuments, regional variants of existing Dravidian style, that is the South Indian style, defines the Karnataka Dravidian architecture tradition. So it both are combined and it creates some new architectural style. The temple hallway or the vestibule is decorated with numerous floral designs and images of many dancers, few musicians, etc. That indicate the social life. The hall of the mandapa are the images of Brahma and goose, and the vehicle images of Lord, we call God Surya. So these images we can see in when we are seeing the photographs. Now how Surya is identified? He is identified either with chariot, which has got 7 horses, or the one who is holding lotus in either hand. So that is the iconography of the sun idol. Now images has 2. The temple has 2 entrances with a portico, one towards the east and another towards the south. The east side doorway has a stylish header decorations and a large resting Nandi on the platform. That is the name it has derived. A large Nandi is a Doddabasappa. That is because of the large Nandi it has got. The Shikhara of the Doddabasappa temple is simply majestic. The exterior decoration of the temple are also very good. The wall reliefs are mainly of the Kirti Mukhas, that is a very special, very stylish of the Chalukyas, and miniature designs like Dravida architecture. So best combination. The porch of the temple contains well-crafted half-pillared with intricate carvings supporting the roof. So it has to support roof also, it has to be decorative also, and it should add to the grace of the temple also. The walls of the temple contain turrets and pilasters at intervals, making it a overall decorative or attractive monument. The embellishment at the basement and the intricate work on the walls of the dazzling combination that makes the architecture unique, special, and gets the name GADAG type of architecture by Chalukyas. combination of Dravidian and Nagara style. Now this is the entrance. We have taken this from inside out to show you the entrance. Now this is other way. We have turned 180 degrees and we are showing you the temple. Look how majestic it is. You can see the Nandi covered with a saffron cloth. So what a big and what a beautiful architecture. Now this is the temple. Beautiful architectures. We are going closer so that you can appreciate the architectural details. Look at this. Beautiful decorated, big lawns around. And you will find a lot of work is going on as far as reconstruction is concerned. They are finding here lot of remnants or ruins of the temple. They collect it, either keep it in museum or they will go for another temple to construct it. Now look at this. From darkness we are going towards brightness. We are trying to show you each and every pillar, each and every carving and each and every speciality of the temple, so that you will know why it is called a stylish, well decorated, well ornated, majestic, beautiful, fantastic and unique. There are no words to describe it. You see it and more you see, more and more you will start finding it's a marvelous, it's a beauty. And in this area you will find lot of styles developed in a temple. You can get a samrat of the temples, that is at Idgi, that is very near to it. So Idgi's temples are called samrat of the temples, that is also near it. The style has developed right from the Amruteshwar. It kept on developing. We have got a beautiful video describing how the Dravidian architecture and Nagara architecture are combined here, and how the day by day it went on getting better, beautiful, and now it is at a stage which cannot be compared. Each and every temple has got its uniqueness. You can see all surroundings. We have come to the, if you look at the east, it should be on left side. So that is the north. So north end of this temple. From here you can go to Nandi Mandapa also, which is separate from the temple, but is well connected to it. That is the eastern gate. These are the special monuments of the Chalukyans, where you can see a combination of crocodile, but it is modified. You will see some remnants of peacock also, some parts will resemble elephant also, and some parts which will look like crocodile also. So this is a totally imaginary animal, but it finds its place in lot of temples. So considered as a lot of in a lot of temples it is called as auspicious. Now we are coming towards the south side. This is south side. Since the sun is on the other side, we are getting slightly darker shadows. This is actually exactly not a main entrance. Main entrance is from the east side. Now look at these decorations. Unbelievable. It's a single stone which has... Can you see the entrance? How nicely it is decorated. Then above the entrance you are finding Gajalakshmi, that is a Lakshmi goddess, and is showered by the elephants. Now here we are coming inside. You are seeing another Nandi. There are shrines. As I told you, there are god Surya or idols of Surya are there. You can see Shivlinga. Yes, you can go inside. You can offer your rituals. Is a large. Look at the decorations. In spite of so many years have passed, almost more than 800 years, it just looks beautiful. looking at Torna itself, you can get how much beautiful it is. This is a big bull, because of whom this temple gets the name Doddabasappa. Look at the beauty of carvers. Look at the beauty of carvings. Some imaginary animals which we had described just now. Then beautiful decorations are there. They decorate the sanctum. It is actually in the vestibule. Beautifully carved pillars. Each and everything here is a masterpiece. Each and every art here reflects how much effort they have taken to construct the temple at its best, to the perfection. And I think good to observe and appreciate. This is a bull. You can see how much detail are carved. It is the bull is also ornated, but his posture, his expressions, all the beauty, how balanced the images are, how balanced they have carved it to the perfection. If he's sitting slightly towards right side also, they show it to such a beauty. Look at the position of the legs. Perfect. Now, once we come out of this Doddabasappa temple, we have to just cross the road to find this another temple called Someshwara temple. We have taken these together because they are just across. There is just road in between. I'll show you how they look from the premises of each other. Now this photograph is taken from the Doddabasappa temple, and opposite side you are seeing is the temple which we are studying right now. Look at this. Usually it is not as much popular because less people visits it, but in spite of that, it is glorious, beautiful, but not as much as Doddabasappa temple. So we can have just a round. Now here, look at the across. You are seeing the Doddabasappa temple and Someshwar temple opposite each other. From the premises of one, we are seeing the another. Now again back to the Someshwar temple. We are taking round around it, so that we can get views from all the side. This gives you view of both the temples in the same frame. There is no active worship offered here. But nevertheless, it is a beautiful temple. It gives you the memories of Chalukyan architecture. And with that, we are coming to end of this lecture. I thank you for giving me your valuable time. If you like the video, give us a like. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe us, visit our website and enjoy a glory of Indian art, culture and heritage. Goodbye, good luck and take care. This is Dr. Anil Joshi logs off till we meet in next video again, shortly.